Looks like a dude.
Hey, what are you about, you ass?
What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with 420 Gamer TV, bringing you another smoke in gameplay. And there goes my friend Mikey finally sending me a party invite after all day. Dick. Well, this is going to be another smoking gameplay of Assassin's Creed Origins. And in this video, pretty much, we're going to be talking about the double standard. Now, for some people, they don't really know what a double standard is. Well, here's a prime example, okay? Let's go from the girl's perspective. Because back in the day, it used to be reversed compared to nowadays. But let's say, you tell your boyfriend, ladies, you're telling your boyfriend or husband that you want to go out on a girls' night. You want to go out with your friends. You want to go and have fun. You want to do this. You want to do that. Yada yada, right? And they tell you no, and they give you some stupid bullshit reason. Okay, and you don't go because you're respecting them and whatever else. Well, if they go out and do exactly what you wanted to go do, meaning like, okay, you wanted to go out to a club with your friends, by yourself with just your friends. Well, if he does that, that's called a double standard. Now, nowadays, it's actually reversed. The roles are massively reversed, actually. Now, it's the women pulling off the whole double standard of, oh, well, I need my alone time, I need my time with my friends, my family, oh, this, oh, that. It's usually always like that, okay? But yet, the dude can't go hang out with his guy friends, and this is what you ladies will say to dudes, because I've heard it before. I've heard it said to me, and I've heard it said to a couple of my friends before, okay? You will get exactly what you want, but then as soon as you get what you want, damn what the dude want. Okay? Dude can sit there and ask to go do something or whatever else. Nope. All just because you don't trust his friends. And that's what it is. It comes down to, oh, well, I don't trust your friends. Your friends is like, you know what, ladies? Guys, the same fucking way. Because you know what? If you're a chick and, you're going out with all your single ladies, all your ladies who are single, of course, there's going to be issues. You know what I mean? There's going to be massive, massive, massive issues. Now, that's called a double standard if you can go out and have fun, but yet your significant other has to stay at home bored as shit. That's called a double standard. That's not fair. In any sense of the word. If it's something that you aren't going to let them do, you shouldn't do. Plain and simple. And if that proceeds in the relationship continuously, and I mean continuously, that's a sign that that person's just trying to control you in all aspects of you, and the only purpose that you're there for is pretty much to give them attention when they want it and when they need it, because they're not getting it specifically from maybe someone that they do want to get it from, which then also in turn hurts. Because now the person who is pretty much being used for that attention, isn't getting the attention they want, and that's not fair. Because what about them? They deserve attention too. They deserve to get what they want. They deserve, all the same thing that you want. It's just how it is. And if you ain't willing to give them what they want, then it's not fair. And an unfair relationship will die out. It will, like, one or the other person will eventually get tired and will, just pretty much end it. They'll just, disappear. They'll actually talk. You never know. Sometimes certain things will end up happening, and you'd be surprised on what. Like, me, I'm a talker, okay? Like, I try to figure out what's wrong, and if it's something that I can fix, and it's something that I'm doing, damn straight I'm gonna try to fix it and, you know, stop doing it, because, you know, the person you care about, if you're doing something on accident that is that's, you know, hurting their feelings, not deliberately doing it on purpose to hurt their feelings, but like you're doing something and you're not aware of it, then, you know, it's always good to ask, you know, hey, what am I doing? Am I making it? Is it something I'm doing or saying that's, you know, making you feel this way? You know, try to talk, because I've had another video where talking and, you know, everything else, talking and everything else, you know, there you go. Talking's important. Talking's very, 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 very important. And, you know, if you don't talk and you don't share your feelings and everything else, it's fucked. And, you know, the double standard is usually kind of the starting stage of everything. If, you know, your guy or your girl is sitting there telling you you can't do this, or you can't talk to this person, or you can't hang out with this person, but yet you say the same stuff to them, but yet they don't listen to you, they don't respect you, well, you know, I think it's definitely time for you to go off and start doing things on your own thing. Because it's not fair to you that, you know, you're sitting there waiting up on them and you're doing all this for them, and yet they won't even do remotely anything you ask. And, you know, I really don't give a fuck what people say, but that's the whole point of being in a relationship with someone, is having one person that you ask, at least within reason. I mean, you know, for most people, it's not like you're asking them to murder somebody or rob a bank or anything crazy, but within, you know, relationship normal terms. I mean, shit. Come on now. But any relationship that I've ever been in, after contemplating it and thinking on it a long time, because every relationship I've ever been in, and every girl's treated me wrong, I always thought inwards and thought it was my fault. You know, I was doing something wrong. You know, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. You know, shit like that. I was one of those people. Still kind of am. Now, after a while, I started thinking, it's like going, you know what? Well, I'm doing this, 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 and this. They're not doing anything, and I'm even trying to talk and fix it and everything else, and they're not even willing to do. Well, okay, if you're literally that person, you ain't doing nothing wrong. They're doing everything wrong, and they know they are. They feel bad about it, but yet they don't have the courage to actually own up to what they're doing, to you and to themselves, because it's tearing them up inside too, unless they're like really heartless and don't give a shit. And you'll come across people like that. You'll come across people who like literally don't give a shit about anything or anyone other than, you know, their own happiness. I've come across several people. I have a couple exes who are like that, who literally just pieces of dirty shit. Now, you gotta watch out for that double standard. And if they're not willing to work on the whole, like, you know, double standard thing, make them aware that that's what they're doing. Tell them, like, call them out on their shit. Like, you're in a relationship with someone. You know, don't be playing with kitty gloves and shit. If they're doing something that's upsetting you, you fucking tell them that they're upsetting you. You don't just sit there and go, well, and then just take it. No, you tell them that, you know, what they're doing or what they're saying hurts your feelings, or, you know, makes you feel a certain way that you don't like, and, you know, you don't want to feel that way. Find and recover papyrus. Okay. But, you know, you gotta watch out for that double standard. And, you know, some people will do it, and they won't do it intentionally. Some people will do it just out of, like, jealousy or fear. And it's because, you know, they might be jealous and or afraid that some guy or some girl who might be prettier or more handsome, and or, like, here's the thing that, like, most people gotta really gotta think about is, you know, if you're not talking to them or spending time with them, you're not giving them what they want. You gotta expect at some point in time, at like any given moment in time, somebody will start giving them attention. Will start giving them the attention that they want. And I'm not saying that that's what they're searching for, because for the most part, that's not what they're searching for. Matter of fact, actually, they're searching and waiting for you, ladies and gentlemen, to start paying attention to them more. and give them what they want. They don't want someone else to do it. They want you to do it. Okay? Now, with the whole, like, starting to do the double standard thing when it comes to the jealousy and or fear, it's because they're afraid that this new person that they might be talking to, interacting with, spending time with, whatever, right, is now starting to take away what is theirs. Now, at the same time, this is something you also got to be aware of. If you're not giving them the time that they want or need, then, how's it they are yours? You can't claim something if you're not willing to work at it or work for it. That's the point. You can't, once you get something, you can't say, okay, well, it's mine, I don't have to do shit. No, that's not how it works. A relationship's constant work. Constant, paying attention. Constant everything. You can't sit there and go, okay, well, I'm going to be partially in this relationship only when I really need something or want something from them. Like a booty call or money or, oh, I'm bored, so I want someone to hang out with at my house. Shit like that. That's fucked up.
Must be the boat that the Phoebe spoke of. I might well be able to get in unseen.
Wait, get in on that unseen. Really? But, you gotta watch out for that. And if someone in the relationship, like let's say your boyfriend or girlfriend, is now starting to do the double standard thing, don't instantly get mad at them. Okay? Act like an adult. Talk to them. Go, what's wrong? Why are you imposing these rules? Why are you doing this? Talk to them. Like, try not to be mad. And if you're mad, okay, but don't hide the fact. Like if they go, "Are you mad?" Like, damn. Be honest and truthful, plain and simple, and ask them why they're pulling out the double standard bullshit on you. Why is it, and like literally, it call them out on their shit. Go, okay, well, Jim, I wasn't able to go out with my sister and her friends last night, but you went out with the boys and went poker. Fuck you, Jim. You know what I mean? That's literally Jim pulled a double standard. You're able to, he's able to go and do shit, but you're not. That's fucked up. That's double standard. Now, inform Jim that what he's doing is fucked up and ask why. If he can go out with the boys, you should be able to go out with the girls. Plain and simple. There shouldn't be no, okay, well, you can't do this. No. If you can go out with the boys, she can go out with the girls. You don't want her to go out with the girls? Stay at home with her. Or stay at home with him. Vice versa. You know what I mean. That's how it works. Like, literally, that's how a relationship works. That's how it's supposed to go. Is if one's going to be at home, the other one should be at home. Plain and simple. Unless one's working. That's the only excuse that both people aren't there together. Period. Is one or both are working. Plain and simple. If you ain't working, you should be together shopping. You should be together, doing things, going places, whatever. That's the point. And the thing is, life is so short that you can miss something within a blink of an eye. That quick. So you gotta cherish what you have. You gotta think of what you have. And you always gotta put yourself and what you want ahead of anyone else. Other than when you find that one person, what they want has to supersede what you want, as long as what they want is the same thing. You know what I mean? And that's where people get fucked up. Some people go, okay, well, I have to put them first. Well, if they don't put you first, you shouldn't put them first. See what I mean? It has to be even, has to be equal. And lots of people go the 70-25 shit. Don't do that. That ain't fair. That's just not fucking fair. So, I think that's it for the whole double standard and everything else, I believe. I might come up with some more shit if it pops in my head, because sometimes that happens. will just be doing some side quests. I do apologize. It looks like my wife is messaging me.
These guards will know better than to trouble the Phoebe from now on. This is the papyrus. And the offering. Both the Phoebe and Jepu will be happy.
Okay. Whoops. Okay, this is not a boat. No, Mr. Man on the boat. Fuck your faces. But yeah, just try to be aware of what's going on in your relationship. Try to always be aware of what's going on with the person you're with. Because you never know. But yeah, try to always be aware. And, if they're taking you for granted, fuck them.
My soul is...
Literally.
Now I'll prove to them that I can match them in wits.
There are good people out there. And if you're one of those good people, you ain't tooting your own horn. Very rare. Take pride in yourself and, don't let them fuck with you.
Now you can return to selling your olive oil.
I worry about him forever. It is hard to understand when you do not have children.
Allow Phoebe his chance. He'll be all right.
Easy as hell. But yeah, and it really don't matter like how happy you think you are. If there's more bad memories than there are good memories that make you happy with that person, keep that in mind. Trust me, you're gonna want to keep that in mind. Because, you have to be happy like 24/7, and they've not put you happy at all. If they ain't willing to make you happy in any way, shape, or form, like I was saying, fuck them. Because it's beyond fucked up that it's okay for them to be happy, but for you not to be. Nah, that shit don't fly with me. It's either both parties are happy, or neither are happy. And I'm talking about in the relationship. I'm not talking about like the whole like after shit, cause just in case of like, you know, differences and whatnot. But you always got to remember, always got to think about the happiness of you and the person. And also, this is also a double standard. If you're putting their happiness ahead of yours, but yet they won't do the same for you, that's also a style of double standard. Because they're showing that, you know, you don't really matter. If you mattered, your feelings would matter. And if your feelings mattered, then they loved you. And you know that they would love you if, you know, you can sit there and tell them something, or so, okay, hey, I want this, or I need this, you know, and if they're capable of actually doing so, they actually do it. They don't give you, like, 50,000 excuses on why they can't do something for you, or why they won't do something for you. Unless what you're asking is, like, beyond ridiculous. Oh, yeah. But, you know, the whole double standard bullshit is definitely a massive warning sign to, you know, get the fuck out of the relationship. It's a definite, you know, hey, if they don't stop, get the fuck out. Because you're going to be miserable. You will be unhappy. You'll just constantly think about what the hell you're doing wrong. You know, you're going to probably, depending on who you are, you might be crying, you might be, like, you know, shutting yourself away, might be eating less, I don't know. Some people get weird when they get depressed. But, you know, you always got to try to stay positive, and you always got to remember this one thing. If they don't treat you right, someone the fuck else will. And you should try to, you know, get that point across to the person you're with, too, and go, you know, hey, you don't have to treat me right, don't worry about that. I'm pretty sure I can find someone else who will treat me right. Treat me better than you. Considering the way it's going on right now. And maybe, just maybe, if they actually care, they go, oh, no, 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 I love you. Oh, the bomb. Yeah, it's like called a sweet or some shit. It's not really a roar. Fuck, I wish it was. Yeah. What's passive aggressive?
Farewell, then.
I gotta find some gold weapons from these motherfuckers. Oh, wait, you know, hang on, let's see what that one guy got. Let's see if he has anything good. That was weird. Woo! But yeah, and you're right, it is passive aggressive because I mean, you always got to stay in your ground. You always got to let them know it's like, hey, fuck you. Because I mean, there's people who like literally think they can walk all over whoever they're with. And that's no, fuck that noise. Yeah, nothing I want, anyways. Not surprising. But I mean, yeah, I feel really sorry for the people who actually do let people like their significant others, guy or girl, walk the fuck all over them. Because I mean, there are people who do let that happen, and it's like, what the fuck? I'll even admit, I used to be one of those motherfuckers. Until I learned, it's like, nah, fuck that. If she ain't gonna care about me, I ain't gonna care about her. I'm good. I mean, I ain't the most handsome motherfucker around the world, but guess what? I ain't the ugliest either. Positive outlook, at least a little bit. And hey, I've seen some fugly motherfuckers, and I mean dead fugly, hook up with some really beautiful women. So it literally just comes down to positivity too. Right? Like shit, dude. Or, oh yeah, I'm pretty, yep, always became me, yeah. But yeah, we gotta do a collab. Definitely gotta do that one of these times. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I already.
Greetings, friend.
I think you had the same thing. Yeah, they did check you earlier. Okay, I thought so. Exactly. The way you treat people is how you is like what it is. That's what I care about. I mean, my wife's beautiful as hell, but at the same time, that's not what I care about. Like how sweet she is and how loving and caring she is. That's what I care about, and that's exactly what she is. That's why I love her so fucking much. That's why being with someone who actually loves you and cherishes you and everything else is what people should go for. And at the same time, this is something else lots of younger people don't think about. Some do. I was at least one of those younger people. But, beauty fades. Attractiveness fades. Muscles will wither. Strength will, deplete. So, you got to remember who you want to be with is someone that you got to love. Because, if you don't want to be one of those lonely motherfuckers, sitting off, all by yourself at like 15 to 60. That ain't no fun. Probably ain't got no kids, no family, and or if you do have kids, they're just with women that you slept with. So, unless you're like an awesome father, the family connection ain't gonna be too good. Which, there are those rare occasions where that has actually happened. And that's where life is funny. And awesome at the same time. Okay.
Watch out! Oh! Hey! What are you doing? Coming through.
What do you got for me?
I need your help with something.
Oh, really? And recover the merchandise, huh? I really wish you actually sold some shit, Reddit. Other than this. Exactly, actually, with what you just said, yeah, exactly. Because the funny thing is, I have friends from high school, who, like, literally, actually, they're still together. They were high school sweethearts, and before they were even high school sweethearts, they were best friends in elementary school. And I knew they were best friends in elementary school because they hung the fuck out all the time. Because we all went to school together. And, everybody in junior high were like, yeah, they're probably going to get together. Freshman year in high school, I can't remember exactly when, but that's when they started dating. And they have 2 kids together. They're happily married and been married since right after high school. And they're best friends. They have mutual common interests, but at the same time, they have, you know, their like alone things that they do. Which you all, that's one thing people got to understand is you got to respect, you know, the fact that you got to give your spouse a little bit of space. I mean, some spouses won't require that, but others will, and it always depends on the maturity of, you know, how they are. Because even women, you know, men and women of like, you know, their 30s and 40s will want a little bit of space. You know, like I was saying in previous videos, poker's night, ladies' night, you know, ladies going out to the movies, ladies going out to the clubs, you know, ladies going out and doing whatever ladies do.
Clear up, hurry! What are you about?
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I'm one of those people. It don't matter what I'm doing with them, as long as I'm doing it with them, I'm happy and I'm having fun. And you know, that's the thing about me. You know, after being in a relationship and being with someone for like so long, and then after, you know, they do me dirty like the way my ex did and everything, and pretty much left me and my son here alone. I pretty much just said, fuck it. You know, I didn't expect or think that I was actually gonna find anybody in general who's gonna, you know, actually, I wouldn't even say take her place, because, you know, I wouldn't want to do that, because she still talks to her son and everything else, which, thank God, because I even told her, it's like, I don't give a shit how you feel about me, but you gotta still talk to your kid. You still gotta have something to do with your son. Well, fuck yeah, man. There's like, people just don't understand. It's like, when you're up someone's ass 24/7, it ain't fun. I mean, people need time to breathe. But, you know, unless you're like a stoner like me, and, you know, you can go ahead and smoke a bowl and you're like perfectly fine. You're like, okay, stick your head up my ass again, I don't give a shit. I'm just kidding. But I mean, I'm one of those people, it's like, I like my space, but at the same time, I've had so much space alone and so much time alone. If my woman wants to be around me 24/7, she can be around me as long as she fucking wants. If she wants to go out and have fun, she can go out and have fun. I just want to know where she's going. And trust and believe, I'm calling there and checking to see if her fucking ass is there. I'll even tell her, it's like, I'm gonna call. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna fucking call. I trust you, but I'm gonna call. Come and make sure you're safe. I ain't gonna do no drive-bys and check up on you or nothing but shit. Making a phone call, yeah. Especially if you're out with the girlfriends, because, you know, ladies will get paranoid about the dudes out with their dude friends, which, you know, I can understand and respect that. So, ladies, you gotta understand and respect us. We will be paranoid about your asses with your girlfriends, because your girlfriends, especially if they're single, and if they don't like the dude, we're gonna be paranoid. It don't give a shit. If we know your friend don't like us, or friends, and you're out with all of them, this is what's going through our head right now, ladies. $10 says Sharon is getting her to try to grind up on some dude right now. Son of a bitch. And or Terry is getting her drunk as shit, so it'd be easier for her to go out and make a mistake. Shit like that. Now, they're not gonna get mad if they're a smart dude. They're not gonna get mad at their spouse, but they're gonna damn straight get mad at their friends, but not accuse. If they're even smarter, not accuse anybody of anything unless they know some shit. Because that's also, don't accuse anybody of anything unless you fucking 100% know, or you'll make yourself look like a fucking retard. Oh yeah, like you're saying, you have to have trust. No matter what, you have to be able to trust your spouse whatsoever. You have to trust them. You don't have to trust the people around them, but trust them. Oh yeah. Without trust, it ain't no fun. If you're like one of those like paranoid people, you're making them miserable. Especially if you're like one of those paranoid people who are like, you know, the accuser paranoid people, like where they're going, oh, well, who's that, or what are you doing, or, you know, what were you doing last night, or, you know, what took so long, or this or that, or whatever. It's like, shit. You know, eventually they're just not gonna want to talk to you no more, like at all. They're gonna be like, yeah, I think I'd rather not talk to them because if I do, I'm gonna get like questioned by like a police officer. They're gonna feel like they're being interrogated. That ain't fun. I've had things. I'm speaking from experience, dude. I've had all this shit. I've had fucked up relationship after fucked up relationship. I had a girlfriend, right? She was so paranoid that I couldn't go out and do anything without her coming to my house and telling me to pull my pants down so she could smell my dick and look at my dick to make sure that there was no juices and shit from other girls. Like, it was bad, dude. I'm like, what the... Like, after she did that just the one time, I'm like, nah. Because before that, she was pretty bad. She was always like, oh, where are you going? What were you doing? Why didn't you message me right back? It took you 5 minutes to message me. Yeah, because I didn't hear the phone go off. Yo, shit. Like, fuck, my phone hasn't gone off for about 5-10 minutes. $10 says my wife is doing something. Guaranteed probably helping her sister with her nephew. Guaranteed. Dude, no. If I could, dude, oh my god, I definitely could just imagine what would have happened if I would have took a shower. She would be like, who the fuck is she? I'm gonna kill that bitch. Oh my god. And she was a crazy native chick. You know what I mean? Like, crazy fucking, God, what was she? Lakota, I think? I think she was a Lakota Native American. I can't remember. But she was Native American, and she was fucking mean and ornery. Oh my god, she was worse than a Mexican woman, dude. I've dated a black girl, I've dated white girls, I've dated fucking Mexicans, I've dated every kind of girl you can imagine, and each one has their own version of fucked up.
What are you doing? Clear the way.
And for me to finally find one after about fucking 20, well, I can't say 27 years because I am 27, but after about, I don't know, shit, it's almost been about 20 years. I've had interest in been dating girls since about 10 years old. Yeah, so about 10 years old, so 17 years at least. But yeah, and I've always been the same way. I've always wanted to have, the wife. I've always wanted a wife. I didn't want, just a girlfriend. Growing up, always I wanted that one single person who, is always there for you, no matter what. That's mainly because, my mom was a single mom and shit like that, and being a single parent, much like myself at the moment right now until I can get my wife up here, it sucks. But at the same time, if you're able to withstand it, it strengthens you in a certain way that, it's kind of refreshing. Because lots of people think that, especially I enjoy proving people wrong because lots of people think that fathers can't do the single father thing, and I find that to be bullshit. Because my dad's doing a pretty damn good job at it himself. I mean, I'm doing a good job. At least I believe so. I mean, my son, within like a week after his mom left, was potty trained. He's now finally walking fully. He finally has his actual fully working prosthetic leg after about 2 years. So, how old am I? I'm about 28 almost. 28 next year anyways. 27 right now. I'm not that old. It's just, I've done a lot. I've been around a lot of different places and moved a lot when I was younger. At least because of my mom. And like shit, dude. I just find it funny that lots of people fucking try to look down on like this whole single dad thing. It's fucking weird. Oh yeah, look, they were the same fucking age. I was all good. I don't give a shit. I'm one of those laid back, chill kind of people. It's like I don't really care telling my fucking age. Some people, I kind of find it funny. Some people get weird about it. It's like, why the fuck you want to know my age? It's like, it's a question. It's like, shit. Like, people get so defensive nowadays. It's fucking crazy. Fuck boarding schools. I couldn't do it, dude. I'd probably kill somebody. Nope. Nope. I can't do the whole, like, tie. I can't wear a suit. I mean, that's another thing I love about my wife. Right? I told her, it's like, because there's certain things about me I can't shake. Like, I can't wear suits. And I know I can't wear suits because when I went to prom, I was so fucking uncomfortable. I higher time until I was finally able to fucking take the entire damn thing off. And the stupid shoes, I couldn't stand it. Oh my god, I was slipping everywhere with those stupid fucking dress shoes. Fuck that shit. Didn't like it. I said, it's like, nah, not doing this again. But the thing I love about my wife is I told her, it's like, yeah, I can't wear a suit. It's like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I can wear a tie and stuff. I can wear a nice shirt and stuff. But I just can't wear a suit. I don't know what it is about this whole suit thing. It just feels too stiff to me. And and she all told me, it's like, we can get married in anything you want, really. I mean, shit. I was all telling her, it's like, hey, if you want, we can get married on the beach. Because she lives in the Philippines, and, you know, we're planning on a wedding down there, and we're planning a wedding for up here for my family. A wedding for her family down there, and a wedding for my family up here. And it's going to be lots of fun. It wasn't like Harry Potter. Well, hey, you know, I'm thinking like Catholic style shit, dude. That's what I'm thinking. Just like the whole like, whoosh, fucking piss the fucking nuns and priests off. They're beating you with the rulers and shit. Hey, you're right. Some boarding schools aren't as bad or aren't as like stiff or I don't know, fucking weird. Fuck boarding schools. I couldn't do it though. Shit, I hardly could do school. Only thing that got me through was the fact that I was able to talk to my friends. Like, literally, that was it. It wasn't for that. Oh my god. Ugh. But yeah, I like this game though. Even after I beat it, it's still fucking. There's still ass tons of shit to do. I still find fucking missions. Can't wait until the next trial though of this. There's different levels? Really? Oh shit. That's kind of a funny thought process. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if I ever went to a fucking boarding school, the boarding schools would not have liked me. I mean, shit, I'm surprised my teachers liked me. I mean, I slept in class, but of course, I wasn't one of those loud, disruptive kids, which is, I think, why they let me sleep in class most of the time. But, I mean, shit. School was so boring and so easy, but yet, so it's like, fuck, I don't want to be here. But I believe that's pretty much how every kid feels about school, period. And boarding school would have to fucking feel worse. Aren't you, like, stuck there, too? Or are you able to leave? Because I think, aren't some boarding schools where you fucking live there? I swear it's somewhere, yeah, you live there, right? Like, shit, oh, God, that'd be a trip. I remember my grandma used to threaten me to fucking send me to a boys' home. She used to do it all the fucking time. So, I'll send you to a boys' home. I was like, okay, grandma. I bet it'd be nicer there than here. If I really probably won't get yelled at, right? Of course, yep. That would suck. Dude. Teachers up your ass 24/7. They definitely wouldn't like me. They definitely wouldn't like me. Like, shit. I'm a free spirit. What's up, dude? Your movie over? I'll be right back. What do you do? Oh shit! I hate it when oh, never mind. There it is. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to start a movie for my son. Oh shit! Really? Oh fuck that! Yeah, screw that noise. I was in a level 4, and there are level 5. Level 5 is 24/7 lockdown. Damn! Shit! So that's pretty much prison. That's pretty much sounds like prison. Fuck that! Open like breaking out. Light that bitch on fire. Stage a revolution. Get the fuck out. Get one of the guards so stoned, steal their keys. Tie them up, hotbox their ass. Get the fuck out. That would blow so bad. Just imagining that. No, thank you. Fuck that. Oh god. Hang on, I'll be right back. I guess this movie didn't start. God, I swear I hate that DVD player. One kid tried to break out straight from the school and he didn't get anywhere. He was in the middle of nowhere, so when oh shit! That sucks. So yeah, they are a lot like prison. Fuck yeah, there you go. Shit. Minimum security. There you go. Like that. Sorry, mom. Sorry, dad. But you know what? I'm outsy. Fuck that shit. Y'all think I'm coming back, coming here to visit, to go back there? Fuck that. Shit. I just jacked up. Sending a kid to one of those places, that's just fucked up. I mean, shit, it don't matter how pissed off I can get at my kid. I could never imagine sending him to a fucking boarding school. Don't imagine I'd ever be able to really afford it either, but you never know. But sending him to one? Nah, fuck that shit. That's just awkward as fuck. My family was Poe. We had ass whoopings and corners. And, like, month-long groundings. That's what we had growing up. We didn't have boarding schools. We just had, like, oh, okay. Bend over. I'm getting the belt. Oh, fuck. Nowadays, you can't even really spank your fucking kids. This is bullshit. And they wonder why, nowadays, these teens and shit, and young adults, like these, like, yeah, they're still teens, 18, 19, like 24s, are acting a bunch of fucking retards. Yeah, most kids didn't care. I didn't really care either. They're like, oh, you're grounded for a month. Okay. I got ass tons of toys in my fucking room. It's like, I got shit to do. Whatever. I sit in my room most time anyways. But I'll definitely agree with this one, though. You know, punishment for children, like grounding and, you know, ass whooping, such as a spanking with, like, you know, at least your hand. I mean, you don't need to use, technically, an implement like a fucking spoon. Oh god, I remember the wooden spoon. That shit fucking hurts so bad. Yep. Hey, yeah, you look. Yep. Wooden spoon. Yep. And the fucking paddle. That shit fucking hurt. Mm-hmm. Shit, kids don't know nowadays. They sit there and fucking get all pissy because their iPhone gets taken. Fuck. Imagine, you know, you tell your mom or dad no, and they're like, what the fuck? Whoosh! Ah! Ah! And then you feel that chill just go up and down your spine. You're like, oh, shit. Yeah, kids don't know, man. They just don't fucking know. Like, shit, dude. Oh, heck yeah. Exactly. That's where people get like all confused with fucking child abuse and shit. Child abuse is where you're beating the shit out of the child. I mean, straight out beating the shit out of them, which is fucked up, and I don't condone that. In my opinion, I think fucking the punishment should match the crime. Meaning, if you're a child molester, I do believe you should get fondled and treated the same exact way that you're fondling and treating those children by grown-ass fucking adult men who are gonna be having their fucking fun with your ass. And or if you're, you know, a crazy murderer, of course you should die in some extravagant, crazy, scary, you know, shit in your pants way. That way, people will probably start thinking twice about probably committing certain kind of crimes. I'm pretty sure a rapist doesn't want to be raped to death. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. What happened to the firing squad, man? Hangings. We need to bring this shit back for all those fucking crazy motherfuckers who think they can break the law. And I mean, like, hardcore break the law, not like, oh, you know, they stole Snickers from a store. You know, punishment should match the crime. But shit, dude, it's fucking crazy. Fuck you. Oh, you motherfucker. Fuck you and your fire arrow, cocksucker. I'm still on fire, too. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, dude. Trust me, I've had family members in and out of prison. Shit.
Whatever asked me to do.
They've
I should
told
be
me some
thankful.
stories. That's how I know it's like, I mean, that should like literally be the actual punishment though. Like the entire time they're in prison. Like, I mean, like every single fucking day. Like, okay, think of it like the little Nicky thing where Hitler has to go to the devil and get the fucking pineapple shoved up his ass every day, right? Think of it like that, to where, the rapist, or rapists, anyways, would have to, go to a certain section of the prison and, boom. Seriously, I mean, and then, when they get released, maybe then they'll start thinking twice of, yeah, maybe I should not do this. Because then, boom, they think of what happened to them in prison, and they go, no! Yeah, there you go. Kill murderers again. At least we start doing that again, which we should. I mean, it shouldn't just be fucking Texas. I mean, shit, man. If we started, bringing like the electric chair and hangings and firing squad, we should start thinking of some more fucked up ways. That way, people would literally start thinking twice about murdering people. I know. I know. That's why I'm saying we should have it back, because, I mean, that's pretty fucking scary. You know what I mean? Could you imagine? Well, I don't want to imagine it, but standing there, knowing that there's, like, so many people right in front of you who have guns who are going to be shooting you with them? Dude. That's a scary thought process, man. That's why it's like, that and hangings. Could you imagine fucking, being hung until you fucking either your neck breaks or you suffocate to death? Because I've suffocated to death before. Several times, actually. And that shit ain't fun. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, we the taxpayers, the people who are actually working their fucking asses off, from like 9 to 5 or from, 9 to 9 sometimes. Because there's some people who will, like, work very long fucking days. I mean, my grandma, she worked her fucking ass off. She was a hard worker, and I mean hard fucking worker. And, like, she used to do 24-hour shifts. Oh no, fucking or how I suffocated to death. Fucking I'm an asthmatic, and pretty much what happened was the first time I was it was pretty much Thanksgiving Day, and we all got done eating Thanksgiving. The way I remember it, because I remember everything from this day. All the kids, we were all in the fucking room watching Ice Age. This is the day Ice Age came out on VHS, right? And my grandma bought it for like a special holiday thing for all the kids to watch after we got done eating dinner, and we were eating dessert in the living room. And I remember all the adults were putting all the leftovers and shit away. And all of a sudden, I just couldn't breathe, and I mean could not breathe. Tried my inhaler didn't work. Went outside, tried to get some fresh air. Maybe, I thought maybe it was like some pet dander or some, like, perfume or something that crept in and just kind of like fluttered or whatever. No, wasn't working. Finally, my grandma and my aunt tried to get me into, well, they didn't try to, they got me into the van, but that was like the last thing I remember. They got me into the van, and as soon as I got onto the van seat, I blacked out. Last thing I remember was hitting my head on the van window, which I broke my head. And then after that, I vaguely remember a light and hearing some shit. And at this one time, I was clinically dead for 3.5 minutes. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that fun at all, whatsoever. And then after that, And that's not even the best one. That's not even the best one, right? I can trump that 3.5 minutes. The most recent one, which is now, I'd say about 3 years ago now. 3 years ago, October 1st, I died of an asthma attack. Again, suffocating to death again. And this time, I was clinically dead for 15 minutes. That one was the interesting one, because this time it wasn't like vaguely remember light and shit. No. This one was, I felt like I was gone for like a very, 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 very long time. It was kind of fucking weird. And the way I came back, because the way they told me is they worked on me for about 10 minutes with the paddles and compressions, right? Like the typical way they do it, because they don't really do the whole like air thing, because they kind of notice like that don't work, at least not with certain people. And well, after that, they were prepping my body. So about 5 minutes after that, after they stopped working on me, because usually they don't work on anybody after 10 minutes, because usually after 10 minutes they're clinically brain dead. They're not supposed to be active no more. Well, the nurse was now prepping my body to go to the morgue. And they're removing all my clothing, which is what they always do, and they're now getting me ready for getting down there. And that's when I woke up. And the way I woke up was I like all of a sudden was able to breathe. Like it was like a switch that turned on to the fact that I was able to breathe, and I just sit right up, and I start screaming. I didn't say screaming. I said, "Who the fuck shocked me?" Because I knew they electrocuted me because it fucking hurt, and I saw the paddle fucking shit on my chest. Didn't do yeah. But yeah, that one was the most interesting one, because after that one, I had to sit in the hospital, a specialist hospital, for about 5 days, where they were doing like neural scans, they did CAT scans, they did EKGs, they were doing all sorts of fucking great shit to my ass. But yeah, they even said that they were completely and totally amazed at the fact that after the whole 15 minutes of no oxygen to my brain, there was no scarring, there was no damage, there was no sign of the fact that I suffocated to death. They couldn't even see a reason how I suffocated or why I suffocated, other than the fact that something was going on with my lungs. Sorry, my wife apparently wants a picture of my face because she misses me. Oh, hang on, that's fucked up. I hate this phone. Well, yeah, I can definitely see that one. Oh, that felt good. Oh, shit, my back. Oh, some boxes fell on me the other day at work. That shit hurt so bad. Oh, fuck. It weren't just like some soft boxes. That shit was fucking like, you know, frozen boxes. Oh yeah, I mean, shit. I'm happy that I haven't had anything since then. Cause dying ain't fun, and I've died more. I've died. Yeah, dying not fun. And I'm hoping the next time I die is the last time, but it's still at least a good, like, 50, 60 years from now. Shit, I want to live. I want to have some fun. But I think I'm going to call it a video. I'm actually surprised how long this fucking lasted, but love talking to you, dude. That was actually fun. We should definitely do some collab videos. Definitely gotta do that. But catch you guys all for my next one. Later.